The Environmental Policy Group does research on environmental governance under conditions of globalisation. So what we mean by environmental governance is trying to understand how individuals, NGOs and companies are working together, but also with government to try and solve environmental problems at the global scale. And what we mean by globalisation is trying to understand the connectivity between different countries, different sectors. So we see, for example, sectors like fisheries, where a lot of my work has been focused on, and looking and trying to understand how certification can facilitate consumers in communicating to producers how better or more improved forms of production can occur. We're also interested in things like the urban environment and trying to understand how information systems can also link cities around the world to address issues like climate change. So these are some of the things that we're trying to do and trying to find results for around the issue of environmental globalisation. Well, my motivation for doing work on environmental governance actually comes from my background and interest in fish and fisheries. As a bachelor student, I was actually very interested in fish ecology and biology. And it wasn't until that I went to Southeast Asia and I started to realise that the people catching the fish were much more interesting, but also more important when it came to understanding how to move fisheries to more sustainable forms of production. So that's when I took the journey from biology to geography and now into sociology. And I'm really looking forward to working more broadly beyond fisheries across a range of different sectors, asking essentially the same questions. The research results of the Environmental Policy Group are relevant for a broad range of decision makers, but also decision-making processes. So what we find really important at our group is to feed the results back to the people we're doing research with. And we do that through either action research or through our broader communication strategy. And by communicating back our results, we're hoping that they're taken into the design of institutional arrangements, of governance arrangements, to solve the environmental challenges that we're going to be facing into the future.